The opening of any new territory in the solar system is controlled by the General Space Council so that all colonists may have an equal opportunity in acquiring the new land.
I object, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Delegate, the chair can no longer entertain any objections. The vote is conclusive. The lands at the southern hemisphere of Mars will be opened on a first-come, first-served basis on the first of the month at 0600 hours. The use of rocket power is strictly prohibited for the purpose of staking claims.
There goes the best fishing spot this side of Saturn.
Why don't you stake a claim?
Don't be silly, Scott. Torres wouldn't know how to fly one of those old-fashioned planes. He needs at least a half a dozen rockets to be happy.
Ha, that's what you think. You give me one of those old jets and I'll show you a thing or two.
And it's only been flown on Sundays by an old lady from Pasadena.
Aye, and some of those old ladies are pretty wild.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll personally guarantee it. And no down payment.
Well, how much will it come to a month?
Well, now, let's see. Including insurance, interest, and a very small carrying charge.
So Torres buys an old-fashioned jet in order to qualify for the land rush.
I never knew Torres could fly like that. He's determined to stake out a claim so he can keep going fishing there.
How's he going to get that thing up there?
Like everybody else. Put it in a spaceship and take it there. We've got room in the Stardester.
Now listen, Scott. I hope he makes it because I'd like to go fishing too. But as long as you're in charge, don't play any favorites. This has got to be fair all around.
You can count on me, Chief.
Look, here he comes again.
That'll show him that I still know how to fly these things.
I warn you, Scott, there's going to be all kinds of trouble. I've been hearing rumors that there's an organized syndicate trying to sneak in ahead of time.
What would they gain by that?
Remember, Scott, this is the most valuable hunk of real estate still available for homesteading. If that crime syndicate can create enough confusion, they may be putting themselves into the position to take over the entire tract.
Now, gentlemen, just to make certain that each of you is prepared, Phase 1.
My men will enter the area in question at 0000 hours and prepare the generators under cover of darkness.
Phase 2. My men will set a frantic pace to assure confusion during the race so that the smoke screen is not discovered until it's too late. Phase 3.
My men will be on hand to fire on anyone who might get through. Accidents will happen.
All right. In the meantime, I've dispatched number 5 operator to eliminate the Space Angel, who is on his way as a representative of the Space Council. He will not reach Mars alive. Tomorrow night, we will be in the sole possession of the richest lands in the solar system.
What dangers await Scott and his friends on their way to Mars? Tune in next time for another episode with Scott McCloud, Space Angel.
Four, three, two, one.
time, the Space Council announced the opening of lands on Mars, inviting all to stake their claims as part of a race of old-time aircraft. Taurus bought a used jet to compete, while Scott and Chris will supervise the race. Meanwhile, a high-powered villain has made arrangements to sabotage the land rush and to eliminate Scott on his way to Mars.
That new baby of mine is going to be just the ticket for hopping around Mars, Skipper.
Yeah. I hate to admit it, but you do a pretty good job of flying it, Taurus.
Well, I had to show the lassie here that I'm not as old and stodgy as she tries to make me out to be.
Now, Taurus, you know I was only kidding. I know you'll beat everyone to the punch for that fishing hole of yours.
You better. I can't play favorites once we get there, you know. It's going to be exciting to see all the old-type aircraft racing across Mars.
Why did they make that rule about eliminating rocket ships?
To give everybody more or less an equal chance. After all, the average Joe can't afford to buy himself a Starduster.
Well, what about the Dart, Scott? That's rocket-powered. How are we going to get around?
We can use it. After all, we're not part of the race.
Just stay out of my way, Skipper.
As the Starduster approaches Mars, a strange tiger ship blasts off to meet it. Its purpose? To destroy the space angel.
Funny feeling that we're not alone out here?
We're probably not. After all, everybody is on his way out to Mars right now.
That's not what I mean. I don't know why, but I keep thinking someone is following us.
Why don't you two go back to your scopes, just in case? After all, the chief may have been right.
So much for a woman's intuition. There isn't a soul.
Scott, cut flame, quick.
Why? What's the...
Cut flame and change course.
Hey, what's that?
That, you old doubting Taurus, was a heat-seeking missile.
That was close. Taurus, I'll aim the Starduster. You fire and blow that thing up before it finds some other target.
Right, Skipper. Ready. Seems to me that's a dilly of a way to start a mission.
You might as well be prepared. As the chief said, there's several million valuable acres at stake here.
And every crook in the universe would like to see us out of the way.
Maybe I'd better stick around and protect you two.
We'd sure like to have you around, Taurus, but Chris and I'll try to manage without you this time.
What dangers await Scott and his friends on the Red Planet? Tune in next time for another exciting episode with Scott McCloud, Space Angel. Last time, on their way to Mars, Scott and his friends in the Starduster were ambushed by a heat-seeking missile. Only Chris's vigilance saved them and made it possible to destroy it in time. Ships of all kinds from all planets are rendezvousing on Mars, waiting for the opening of the new territory.
There they come. Boy, there's plenty of competition.
I see it. They're stacked up in the holding patterns.
It'll take us hours to get clearance to land.
They're coming in from all directions. I guess we'll just have to wait our turn.
There's a strip on the other side that I've been using.
Okay, genius, lead the way.
Just angle over to the left, Skipper.
I don't know what I'd do without you. Well, here we are. All set with the dart and that tin Lizzie of yours, Taurus?
Ready, Skipper.
Ready.
All right. Where do we stand?
The Space Angel is reported to have been eliminated.
Very good. A substitute referee's been put in his place. Very good.
The smoke generators are ready. And our team of fighter pilots is poised to pick off anyone who doesn't crash into mountain peaks hidden in the smoke.
Oh, very good.
New orders are there'll be no instrument flying. All pilots must navigate by visual reference to the ground.
But that's contrary to the rules of the Space Council.
I'm the new referee. I make the rules.
But where's the Space Angel? He's supposed to.
He will not be here.
Sir, the Space Angel just asked for clearance to land on runway 3 left. Good. Now we'll find out.
It's the Space Angel.
Greetings.
But we were told you were dead.
Not yet.
I should say we're not.
Scott McCloud, this is the tower. Please come up as soon as you can.
Roger. We'll be right there. But who was it?
I don't know. He was all in black, and when he heard you were landing, well, he suddenly disappeared.
That sounds like the work of the syndicate. Looks like Chris and I are going to have our hands full to keep this honest.
Look, Scott, they're lining up. And here comes Taurus.
Will Scott be able to outsmart the villains? Tune in again next time for another exciting episode with Scott McCloud, Space Angel. Last time, Scott, Taurus, and Crystal arrived safely on Mars, only to find that the syndicate has been busy with their preparations to make an honest and fair race impossible. All of the ships participating in the land race are lined up on the runway, waiting for the signal to go.
Time is now 0545. 15 minutes to starting time.
I herewith turn the microphone over to the Space Angel, who will referee the proceeding from here on. Scott?
Thank you.
Gee, I wish we were in the race, too.
Everything seems to be in order as of right now.
Now, hear this. You all know the rules of the race. Officials from the surveyor's office will be on hand to record your claim. When you have successfully landed on the land tract of your choice, remain there. Do not seek out the surveyors. They will find you.
All right, Skipper, let's go.
Each surveyor will carry official identification. Be sure to examine these identifications. We've been warned that unauthorized persons may attempt to record false claims. Be on the lookout.
This is my identification.
3 minutes to 0600. In case of trouble, I'll be available on emergency frequency. 1 minute to go.
40 seconds.
1/2 minute to go. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
They're off and on their way.
Ready to blow.
Here they come.
All right, let them come. Now get out of there, quick.
Yes, sir.
Boy, it sure looks thick up there. Skipper, this is Taurus. Something is wrong here. You got any reports of a dense fog condition?
Negative. Weather Bureau calls for ceiling and visibility unlimited.
They're crazy. I'm approaching a solid wall of clouds over 40,000 feet high.
Can you get on top and see how far it extends?
We'll try, Skipper. Stand by. Skipper, this is Taurus. I'm at 42,000 feet and the tops are still above me. I can't go higher, so I'll try and get through. Will Taurus be able to climb over the towering wall of clouds? Tune in next time for another exciting episode with Scott McCloud, Space Angel. Last time, all participants in the race lined up at the starting line while Scott took over as referee. All went well at first, but then the villains released artificial fog, which grew to a wall of clouds 40,000 feet high. Scott asked Taurus to climb on top and investigate. Outside temperature is 30, but no icing. Something isn't right here.
The Weather Bureau insists there are not supposed to be any clouds.
Scott, could someone have put up a smoke screen?
That's what I've been thinking. Taurus, Chris and I are coming out there to take a look.
But, Skipper...
space, Consul. You're under arrest.
Boy, oh boy.
Look at the old goat. He's really made himself at home.
Well, hi, you two. Took you long enough to get here.
All we had to do was wipe out an entire syndicate of crooks.
Only goes to show, we don't really need you, Taurus.
You do if you want supper.
Well, I'll be.
Tune in again next time for another exciting adventure with Scott McCloud, Space Angel.